should make for a really energetic game. I'm wondering if you think one has the advantage over the other.
Well, I'd like to know how every single body feels down there, but we don't. My guess is they're all hurting a little bit because once you get...
They'll run here on first down. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
On now comes their punter. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The BlackKnights and this running back headed back out for a new series. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. On first down, they'll run. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
From the 40 on second down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They go play action on first. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And it's picked up by the defense.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on second down. You're trying to create a manageable third down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Another drive coming up for this offense. And their goal is going to be doubling that 7-0 lead they have so far. While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. Here he is on third and long. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's in, touchdown! The BlackKnights cut it to a low point on the scoreboard. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
They can go to the locker rooms tied if they put this through. The point after splits the uprights. And the Black Knights tie this game 7-7. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Evans now to return. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. This our last play of the quarter. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. And we're back. Road offense out there and set. Let's get the second quarter started. They still have 10 to go here. It's second down. Finds a man right side. And he'll get it up to the 44. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be a first down. The give now out of the shotgun. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Got Washington, it's complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Diving right side, got it! It's a pickup of 11, and it'll give him a first down. Putting a receiver in motion. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 16. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Looking at throw, McCarthy. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So they're left facing a 4th down. The decision is to take the 3. Out comes the field goal unit for this try. It's from the left hash, 33 yards. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
And look at this return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
And that will not be enough for a first down. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? He's dropping back to throw. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
No return on that punt. And they've got a long field ahead of them to begin this drive. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end now. 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. He's got a man left. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
First down, ball at the 36. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. That's going to be caught by Washington. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. Running it now out of the gun. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. So now here's 3rd and 5. McCarthy throwing here. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Their punter making his way out now. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And, oh, just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. This offense ready to get going again now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Airing it out to start this drive. Complete out to the right side. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Handoff now out of the gun. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Now a give running right. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
From the 43. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. We're at the 2-minute warning now from San Diego. And it's the Black Knights with a 1st and 10. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Pass play on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 32. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
He tucks it and takes off. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 17. Throwing the out route complete. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Goal to go, they're passing. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is, if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. And he makes the catch. Did he get both feet in? No! Oh, so close to 6. Incomplete.
Kick.
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay
play
official wants to take another look at this on their own. Oh, this one is really close, Brock. Did he establish possession and then get both feet down?
Yeah, maintaining possession while being a ballerina, not always easy. A lot to look at here, but I know he thinks he's got a touchdown.
So upon further review and a consultation from Game Day Central, the call overturned. That one splits the uprights. And the Black Knights take a 4-point lead. He puts one through the uprights, and now he'll send it towards the other end zone. Starting from the 5. He's brought down to end that return as we've reached our 2-minute warning. They take over on offense now pretty late in this first half. With the time remaining, we'll see if they can get this into field goal range before halftime. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. It's taken in by Washington. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. We're to the halfway mark, and it's the Black Knights leading from San Diego. Now we'll jump from the West Coast to the East Coast, down to our studios in Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta, where you see the final score there. 31-28, the final score. Next, we head off to check out another game. And you can see, currently, they trail in that ball game. Anthony Richardson, 2 touchdown passes thus far. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Arizona Cardinals. 30-24 was the final. Both these teams making their way out of the tunnel, and we're ready for the second half. And for the call, we send it back to Kate Scott and the other
Here
Ron
he is
Bomber,
to put this
Brock
one
Hewitt.
back in play. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll send him over right. Play action on 1st down. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
At the 28-yard line.
Putting the tight end in motion. The give here on second. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Looking to the air here. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Give him 13 on that play. And it sets up first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. From the gun, here's a handoff. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Here's 2nd and 14. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Handoff to the back. And he doesn't get much. A small pickup down to the 42. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Another carry for him. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. They've got a man in motion. McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down at the 30. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll give him a first down.
Result is a first down.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. He's got it near the 10. He does it. Touchdown. These guys grab the lead on their first series of the half. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And these guys push their lead to 3.
17. BlackKnights 14.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Returning it from the 4. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. Their offense ready to take the field now. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Second down and 10.
Let's go now. Throwing from the gun here. Throw left side, complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. New set of downs for him from the 46. Now a give on the counter. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
At the 46-yard line.
Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Still has some space inside the 35. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Give now to the running back. And he'll only get this to the 26 before going down. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
8 yards to go.
They'll throw it. Cut out left. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And they're going to have a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. This one's caught. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Motion man sent left. Quick throw left side, complete. Touchdown! Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. He fields it from the 8. And look at this return. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Back to the well again. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. That's a pickup of 9. And they'll have first down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Complete over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 36. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that gives them the first. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the BlackKnights are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
The BlackKnights headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. They've got first down from the 31. Throwing off the play fake here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. We've got a break in the action. Looks like someone was shaken up on the play. Medical personnel out now to attend to him. Offense to the line for second down. Another try following the sack. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Dump off caught by his back.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
And the fair catch secure here at the 16. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the fourth. It's their ball to begin the fourth, and though they trail, this game's still within reach. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Third and just 2 to go. Out of the gun. Oh, he lost the football. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that'll give him a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
A quick slant caught by Washington. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 47. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that'll be a first down. Back to the air, McCarthy. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives him first and goal. Working inside the red zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it'll be second and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. They'll throw it again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
And this is what the modern safety is all about in today's game. More and more, we see guys with an interception and a sack in the same game who can line up seemingly in 10 different positions on the field. Almost a positionless defender, yet their impact can be so great.
That run good for 3 yards, but still a ways out as it brings up fourth and goal.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
So on fourth down, they bring him out for his most important kick of this game. A very short kick here from the right hash. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they cut it down to within a field goal.
I bet you, Kate, if we were down there right in his mind as that ball sailed good through the uprights, his mind was already thinking about the next one. If this score holds and he gets another opportunity, well, the game could be on the line with that one.
He stopped on the return at the 27. The home teams ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And there's a couple of moments we're seeing here that I think he's not going to want to be reminded of after this game. Turnovers have just interrupted his performance in this one. Made it really tough for him and this team to get into and stay in any kind of rhythm. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just fling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. Tight end going in motion here. Trying again following the sack. Completed over the middle. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And they're going to take over possession. They're out and set, 1st and 10. On play action now, McCarthy. Brought in right side. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They're going play action. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. They go play action here. Flushed out of the pocket. He's keeping it. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
Running for the marker on second. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? And maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
They bring on the punt team, and they get this kick away. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Complete out to the right. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Handoff now from the gun. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
He's back to throw. Setting up the running back screen. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
3-yard loss on the play. It's 4th down.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in San Diego. Black Knights holding just a 1-point advantage. Here comes the Black Knights punt team. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. Averaging a little under 50 a kick so far, Brock, as he gets away another one. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
At their own 24-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Got Washington. It's complete. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Setting up to pass. He finds his running back. Nice work. Complete. Gotta hurry this to the line. Now to throw. It's taken in by Washington. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
They're leaving the offense out there, and they're going to try for 2.
The offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
He'll look to throw it. And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead. Ooh, this is so tough, Brock. You understand what he was trying to do, make something happen, ended up outside the pocket, but even some added creativity can't yield 2 points here.
You get down here on these 2-point conversions, the real estate just gets gobbled up in a hurry. Not only for the QB, but the receivers as well. Only so much time to try to make something work before that defender said, "Not in my house."
Return starts at the 9. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Now this offense ready to head back out. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the puncher, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Here he is to throw. He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. Went to the old well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Yeah, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
They'll try this extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And his guys push the lead up to 12.
33, BlackKnights 21.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Here's a return from the 7. They track him down, but a nice return in the end there, Brock. He's out to the 38. Back out runs their offense. And the open lanes, the beautiful windows that he no doubt dreamt about before this game, Brock, well, they just haven't been there. It's almost like the defense challenged itself between the pass rush and the secondary. Who could make more big plays here?
Yeah, you're talking about the difference between the practice field and then the reality of this game. Sacks, interceptions, and while we won't be the final judge on which area this defense has been the biggest winner, we do know who the loser's been, the quarterback. He's had to deal with an excellent defensive showing.
And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Play action on first down. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. Big shot is hauled in. Feet are inbounds. Oh, what a play. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one right down the middle. And the BlackKnights trim the deficit down to 5. Oof, their comeback hopes are dwindling by the second, but any path to victory starts with a successful onside try here. And the hands team brings in the onside kick. That should set them up for victory.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. Down to a knee, and we're going to see if that defense chooses to expend one of its final 2 timeouts. Timeout taken by the defense, their second. Back into that favorite formation they go, Brock, forcing those guys to burn a timeout. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
On is the punt team, and away goes the punt. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. It was a great effort from our winners as we say goodbye from San Diego.